that should be live now. So I'm getting everything set up for this, and we should be good. But yeah, let me make sure the ID is in the title now, which it should be. But yeah, celebrating 1,000 hours in game time. Although I haven't really hit it yet, I plan to hit it while we're doing Vero Battles. It's been at 995 for like the past 3 days, but I really haven't had that much time to play games or anything like that, so sorry for like the lack of streams recently, but I just really haven't had that much time. And let me go ahead and pull this back up. That way it's a normal, unpaused stream, rather than one of the last ones have been, because I actually forgot to turn that back on, because I was doing a test stream. So I had that turned off. But, yeah, we should be good now, and live and everything, so just gonna wait on that. I'm still not that good at the game for having 1,000 hours. And I think it's mainly because I don't really play online that much, but as I've said multiple times, I plan on doing a lot of viewer battles. I plan on doing a lot more, like this week, than I usually do. So, I plan on getting a lot better at that. I also want to do that one video where I like update my tier list a bit and just change a few of the spots and explain my reasoning, but I haven't had enough time to work on it, so it's gonna have to be delayed. I said I was gonna do it like today, I think, but I'm gonna have to delay it again because of this. Once again, I don't really know who to be. I'm not warmed up at all. I did the Joker thing earlier, and that's pretty much been it, so yeah, I'm just gonna wait on that, I guess. But yeah, ID, password, they should be in the title. If they're not in the title, I guess I'll put them on screen now. And I guess I'll be Captain Falcon, because I like to play as Falcon. Though I still main Pikachu, I just need to get in more practice with Pikachu, so that way Pikachu is in my top 10 on my played character list, rather than... I think he's at number 10, but needs to be a lot higher before I'm comfortable using him. A lot. Well, I might do Pikachu later, though. But for now, I feel like playing Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon's at number 4, I think, or... It's like either 4 or 5. He's somewhere in that area, though. But I think it's still Lucina, Daisy, Joker, Mario... Or, not Mario, but Doc, I think, might be over Mario. It's either Doc or it's just regular Mario, and then it would be, Falcon underneath them. Unless Falcon's over Mario now, which that could be the case. Because I've played a lot of Falcon. But yeah, here's the ID, password, and that stuff. Actually, I want to see something real fast. Can I actually look at my in-game time without this whole thing closing down? So, let me cover up my friend code using, the Streamlabs window there. Oh yeah, I can actually do that, okay, that's good. Because I wanted to make sure that was, good. But yeah, I'm going to be streaming until I hit that number, as I said earlier. Or not until, but, like, during I hit that number, and then, I'll be streaming for as long as I can. Pretty much. So probably until I go eat dinner. Or something like that, because it's, what, 4:30 here, so. And why is my phone lagging so badly? Like I'm using my data. It shouldn't be that bad. But yeah, it's just not working. Let me actually restart that. And then hopefully it will start working. But yeah, I can actually use what I usually use, rather than having to look at my notes app for this, so. It's really good, because I don't really like looking at my notes app, because then I can't see like how the stream quality is looking and things like that. Whereas with my phone, I can watch back the stream, I can see if the frame rates were dropping, how bad they were dropping, and things like that. Because I do get occasional frame drops. I've like brought up the quality to 720p, but that was even happening back when it was on the 460, or whatever my original quality was before I realized how to upgrade it. So, yeah, hopefully now it should be good. It looks fine and everything. But yeah, we've got a while before this arena shuts down. I think it shuts down after 10 minutes, and it's like right now 5 minutes into the arena. although it's 5 minutes into the stream now because I get like a 5-second countdown pretty much before the stream starts on Streamlabs. On my time it says like 5:17, but the stream will say 5:12, for example. I don't really know why that happens, and then I usually cut out a minute off of the stream at the beginning to try and prevent any lag that happens at the beginning. Because sometimes I've seen the stream like lag within the first minute, and then after a minute goes by it stops. So I usually cut that part out just to prevent that from like interrupting the stream too badly. But yeah, I'm actually going to change the song because I'm pretty sure it's repeated 3 times now. Which one of these is a good one? It's not that one. I should have hit Y, so there's that one. It's this one here. Alright, this is the one that I like. It might be bad, but I like this one more than the other ones. But yeah, ID, password, and all that stuff's there. I guess I can show the rule set in case anybody's wondering that it's the competitive rule set, except there's 10 minutes instead of 7. And then I don't know how to turn off mementos from being there, but it should be there. Or at least I wouldn't think it would be there. Personally, I don't think mementos is legal stage, because it's too large. Although I'm pretty sure it's actually legal now, apparently. Or illegal, not legal. I know for a while a lot of people played on it, because it wasn't too bad hazardless, but it's just too large is the problem, so... It's a pretty bad stage for Joker, actually. Which is kind of ironic. Yeah, I guess I'll put myself here. But yeah, the other day I actually saw Far From Home, and it was pretty good, I guess. I can kind of talk about that without getting into too much spoilers. I didn't stay for both the post-credit scenes, so I had seen that there was a second one, and everything was saying there's like one post-credit scene. So then, because I looked it up to make sure that I wasn't going to sit there and there not be a post-credit scene, just to be safe. And like I looked it up and I just assumed that there was one, so then we left. But I saw the other one on YouTube because for some reason all the post-credit scenes from Far From Home are on YouTube now. Really doesn't make too much sense, but they're there. And the first one was a pretty good post-credit scene that like leads into a third film for Spider-Man, or potentially like another MCU film that ties in with Spider-Man, which I don't know which one I would like more. It would depend on the character that Spider-Man goes with. Kind of like how they're supposed to have like the new Asgardians of the Galaxy or something like that, where Thor is in the Guardians of the Galaxy. I kind of like that, combining Thor and the Guardians, much more than combining something like Spider-Man and Captain America and Winter Soldier, or whatever the next film involving Sam Wilson and Bucky's gonna be. But yeah, I thought the movie itself was pretty good, but the post-credit scene definitely brought it up a lot. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I can say about the film without going into spoilers. Maybe I could say I thought the villain was okay. It was kind of the same thing as a regular Iron Man villain, though, where they just want to get back at Tony Stark. Except they take it out on Spider-Man, which I think was the same thing that happened with the Vulture, if I remember correctly. Although, that, I don't remember if they were getting mad at Iron Man or somebody else, because it's been a while since I've seen Homecoming as well. Like, I didn't watch Homecoming before I went and saw Far From Home, because I'd already seen Endgame, and that would be the movie that you would watch before, I would think, instead of Homecoming. But yeah, and then I still haven't seen the new Toy Story yet, but I do want to see that one because seen the other three, so I might as well see the fourth one on that one. So no spoilers, I guess, for that because I still haven't seen that one. And then I haven't seen the new cut of Endgame where they have the footage that was like cut out and they added that back in. But apparently it's really bad, so they didn't finish animating it or something like that, so it's not fully rendered. Like they have scenes with the Hulk in it where it's not fully rendered. Which is kind of weird that they would release it like that rather than just release like the DVD and then just have that in as the deleted scenes from the bonus feature. Oh hey, Unreal Tap Water. But yeah, I think that's kind of weird, at least. Yeah, hitting it today, I think it's close, but I'm not sure if it's there. Let me go see. Nope, that's not it. Yeah, it's close, but it's not there. It's been there for like the past 3 days, so I'm assuming I'm gonna hit it today. Yeah, I've played it since day one. Like, the day that it came out, I had seen people playing it that were in Australia and things like that. I'm not that good, either. Even though I do have 1,000 hours, I played a lot of, like, World of Light, done a lot of just, like, casual stuff, so I'm not that great at competitive, but I'm still decent at it. And then I've had a lot of the time of the game, like, that's adding up. Oh, yeah, thanks. Yeah, 100% World of Light within, like, the first week. Alright, I think I just beat the story mode and got all the characters. I didn't really 100% it, but then I went back and 100% it within the first week. And then I played it a few more times. Like, I played it Spiritless, and then I played it Solomar, though I still need to finish that one on stream. And then a lot of the time that's been adding up to the 1,000 hasn't been in-game, it's just been in, like, pause menus and things like that in the background. Because I do listen to the music from time to time, so like I'll kind of just have my headphones plugged in, but it will still count towards the in-game time. Or you know what, I'm actually going to change the Falcon skin.
Choose your fighter. Captain Falcon.
Okay. I actually need to change the music before we start to something that's not, that spammed, I guess, because it's already played through once. Yeah, I usually play random when I don't know who to play, but I kind of feel like playing Captain Falcon right now, so. If you wanted to play somebody that did pretty good against Captain Falcon, you can pick any character that has a sword. Oh, okay. Yeah, Captain Falcon, he's probably my favorite character to play in the game, but he's not the character that I do the best with, so I don't really main Falcon. Okay. Squirtle. Okay. Oh, I down tilted the wrong way. I thought I could maybe land it. I thought I could maybe beat that out. I did that way too late. That was not supposed to be a side special, but it definitely worked out. I did that way too late anyway. Ah, that barely missed. There we go. Back air. Yeah, GG. I went for too many Falcon punches, I think. I kinda just went for them as a tropes first. But yeah, I played Choker for like 30 minutes today, and then I haven't played the game since then, so... I haven't really been able to play that much.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, I should have gone for it. How did I? I just like saw myself teleport behind him. And that killed. Okay. There we go. I didn't even mean a Falcon Punch there, but it definitely worked. Come on. Yeah, that launch all the way. GG. I like kept teleporting around the screen to me. I'm not used to that lag. Okay. Oh, that works as well. I hit the tip. Yeah, that's gonna kill. I tried to grab, but you whiff punish with the forward smash. Yeah, GG. There was nothing I could do there. Yeah, that's my second game of the day though, so I'm still not warmed up. Or not second, but third. Don't know why I'm so tired right now. But, yeah, that's pretty much the main reason why I'm not saying anything. Sorry it's not entertaining or anything, but I feel super tired. Like, I got more sleep last night than I haven't for the past few nights, but I'm still incredibly tired. Alright, I'm usually not that tired, actually, whenever I don't have that much. And actually, I haven't really had that much to do today. I just started streaming and then... Like, I pretty much started streaming after I ate lunch and then have just been streaming since then. But I feel like I haven't slept in a week. stock. Yeah, I'm gonna drink some more water real fast. That's kind of what I've been doing in the background, just drinking water and watching this. And I might character swap after this game over to Mega Man or something, because I kind of feel like playing some Mega Man. It won't be after this game, it'd be after the next one that I play, which I think it's the one after this one. Caught him with the up air on the last hit as well, so... I mean, Duck Hunt really can't do much else, other than camp. Especially against characters like Roy or Falcon. I missed the ledge. Not that good with Falcon. Probably should play somebody that I actually play, rather than someone that I like to play. Because I just can't hit him. Because I can't get in. It's like every time I get in, I get hit by a clay pigeon or a can, or a back air. And then the cycle just repeats, and then I'm down to 84. And then I get up to ledge too early, and yeah, I'm just SDing. I don't know why I did that, but it was definitely the smartest play that I could have done, obviously. I did it early and it doesn't work. I did it like whenever I thought it would work and it was too late, so I mean, if I do it any earlier than that, I actually end up missing the move entirely rather than it actually being close to connecting to Duck Hunt. Why did I forward smash instead of forward tilt? Yeah, GG. It's nothing I can do. Yeah, Captain Falcon just can't get in against Duck Hunt at all. It's like I get in, and then I get forward smashed, and it's like 50%, and then I SD. Because I air dodge whenever I... Alright, buffer out an air dodge. I didn't even mean to air dodge there on that second stock. Yeah, that's annoying, but I'm just gonna switch characters before I get too mad. Although I'm gonna miss the next game, but it's fine. I'll just go with regular Rockman. At least I don't lose my spot in line. Really wish they kept Dr. Wily's level in this game rather than replace it with just leaving that, or the Mega Man medley, and even though it does have that in the song, or a medley I guess, but kind of just like Dr. Wily's like level rather than this, or it's not 2-1 but whatever it is. It's this part of the song. Or no, it's not this one, but it's the next time that it switches. But, yeah, Far From Home was, I mean, I guess, yeah, it was good. I liked it better than Homecoming, but it was still not one of the better Marvel movies or anything like that. Some parts of it were a bit boring, but it was at least funny. And the parts that were more boring. And then what else have I done recently that would be something kind of worthy, or not noteworthy, but something to speak about? Guess not really that much. Like, I kind of just have been playing Mario Maker 2 a bit in the background making levels, but I actually want to do a stream where I showed the new level codes, because I changed some of the levels up a bit and then re-uploaded them so the codes aren't the same. Alright, hold on, let me just use this. Okay. Yeah, it just sucks playing against Duck Hunt without any projectiles. Oh, you weren't being serious, okay. But yeah, it is kind of annoying. I mean, the only other characters that don't have projectiles that play good, or not play good, but don't struggle too badly against Duck Hunt are one with Reflectors, but if you don't have either of those, then it is kind of annoying to get in. Yeah, I never said it was impossible, I just said it was kind of annoying. Or difficult, but once you do get in, then it's pretty easy to take Duck Hunt stocks sometimes, depending on percents. And also characters as well. Like if Roy gets in against Duck Hunt, then obviously Roy can hit the sweet spot on the sword, so then you can kill very early compared to a lot of other characters in the game, and Duck Hunt's pretty lightweight as well, so it means that you kill even faster. Yeah. Kind of wish I could just play like one specific character pretty well, rather than be kind of decent with everyone. Because my main problem whenever I first started the game was that I played random for pretty much until probably 2019 actually was when I stopped playing random, and I'd already probably spent 200 to 300 hours in the game by then. Or not 200 to 300, probably like 150, not 300. I don't know where I got that number from, but like 150 to 200. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't have, like, delayed the up B or anything to try to avoid the spike. Like, I maybe could have delayed up B, but I don't think I would have made it back to stage. Because then you could have just up B'd yourself out of the way. And I wouldn't have been able to recover, so either way I was dead. Oh, okay. I'm still not too comfortable with the character that I made now, being Pikachu. Because I swapped over to Pikachu probably 2 weeks ago, so I still don't have that much practice with them. I meant to dash attack there, not just run up and forward tilt. Yeah. Come on, Mega Man, you gotta face the right way. I don't know why he turned around out of that grab. There we go. Ah, that one was the fast one. It's completely random which gunman you get, though, if I remember correctly. So, I just got out of luck there. I don't think there's an order like there used to be with, like, Peach's forward smash in Smash 4. Although in this game you can change it depending on the angle. Ah. GG. I don't always understand why that hits backwards. But that's so weird. I got a lot closer with Mega Man, though. I do like to play Mega Man sometimes, but I don't play him as much as Falcon. Yeah, I noticed there. The good thing about Mewtwo is that you have Slide Special to reflect projectiles, but it doesn't help that much. It just helps against Clay Pigeon, pretty much. I'm pretty sure the gunman doesn't even count as a projectile. I think it's kind of the same thing as Joker's gun, where it's just a hitbox that's just really long. Yeah, I always try to DI on, like, the opposite direction that I think that down smash is going to hit for Duck Hunt, but then I end up DIing towards the blast zone, so I probably always die, or not because of that, but just because, the damage output. Had to permit the term D-Smash. Why did that make that hurt Duck Hunt? I guess because it exploded it, so the projectile could hit Duck Hunt, maybe. What I'm guessing. I tried to throw that out quickly. Yeah, throw it up tilt. I don't know why up tilt's like super laggy for Mega Man. I guess because it's kill power, but oh, come on. I barely missed the grab. I was gonna go for another one. I thought he was gonna go behind me. Oh, that killed again? I kept rolling because I was reading chat. Okay, let's not get 0 to 60 the second time. Because that put me at like 120% and that would be not good. I tried to grab again. Ah, GG. His grab has like 2 pixels of less range than I expect. Yeah, I try to, but I just don't want to spam it. I really just don't want to spam anything. I think I was doing too much Metal Blade that game anyway.
3, 2, 1, go!
This is not a good counter pick. If this was supposed to be a counter pick. Or I guess you said you were playing a character that you hadn't played in a while. I mean, Sonic can be annoying, I guess, to projectile characters, but he just doesn't have enough range up close whenever he does get in. Like Duck Hunt's aerials all outrange Sonic's pretty much. Except maybe Sonic's back air versus Duck Hunt's back air. guess that worked. Okay. See, that's when I like to use Leaf Shield. Well, not Metal Blade. But whenever I'm, like, landing or whatever, I'll use Leaf Shield usually. I'm air dodging, like, way too late, I guess. Oh man, I almost got that to work. Trying to do some Sonic combos. I tried to pull out Leaf Shield. I don't know why I didn't just Leaf Shield through that, actually. GG. I got that 1-0 to death, and that gave me momentum on the second stock. Yeah. I actually don't know how to do the movement on the Leaf Shield. Like, I know that you can move with it, but I don't know how. Ah, I missed the ledge. Somehow. I guess Leaf Shield, but maybe it could be because I was holding down a bit too long. Because if you hold down that ledge and you don't grab it, obviously. Ah, man, I was a second too slow. GG.
Mega Man wins.
I would check while this is loading, but I'm pretty sure I already hit it in between now and then. Oh, Luigi. Not good on the Mega Man Luigi matchup as I've never played it, but... Oh no, it's fine. I thought you dusted. Wait, I think Fireball actually beats out Leaf Shield. Okay, that did not grab for some reason, and that misfired. Guess off to a lucky start. Okay, yeah, now I'm just terrified of this Luigi. He absorbed the Crash Bomber, got a second misfire, and used the down special to be able to absorb the forward smash. And then cancelled the down air into a down special somehow. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, why the misfires? That's a 10% chance every time, and you've gotten like 4 this entire game. I've had games where I've gotten 1 or possibly 2. I've gotten 2, I think, like once or twice in a match. Oh yeah, one time I got 1 because I accidentally knocked myself off stage with 1 and then got myself back onto stage with 1 after doing it. GG. Oh, thanks.
Mega Man wins.
I really like forward smash. I think I use it a bit too much, but the fact that it's a projectile just makes it much better because then you can just edge guard with it, and that just is kind of broken. Because pretty much no other character in the game can like edge guard with their forward smash because they don't have enough range. Oh no, oh, you didn't have to do that. Say, I just hit like all of the wrong buttons. So you just throw out forward smash while they're approaching. Me playing Mega Man like this really makes me want to play Mega Man more. I don't know if that's good or bad. Because Mega Man's not even my main. Still main Pikachu, but I might switch over to Mega Man potentially. Oh, I can't get a kill here? Maybe? No. I should have went for a forward smash, but back air's gonna work. It's just every time I play him, I always get nostalgia for Mega Man 2. Why did I try to go for the fancy one? There we go. Get a back air out of it. I would have B-reversed that, but it's really cool to see Mega Man just throw it behind his back like that. GG. Thought that wouldn't be very effective, but I guess that's not a thing in this game. But yeah, he plays a lot more like he did in Mega Man 11 than 2, because he didn't have the slide in 2. He got the slide in, I think, 3 or 4. And I also don't have to play with an NES controller, which is definitely an advantage.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, there we go. Just do some teleports. Yeah, I like that one. Okay, kind of learning Sonic combos here. not expect to parry that. I thought he would go for like an up air or something. But his head's invincible during the up smash. Looks like I threw that, but I actually didn't. I don't even know why I tried to throw it. It really misfired there. Definitely one of the more clutch ones that I've seen. Oh, you got back. I wasn't even looking at the screen because I was waiting on the explosion sound. There we go. Just gotta wait on the time. Roll will get stale eventually. That misfire's gonna kill me if it lands, so I gotta kill him fast. Oh, that's sour spotted, no. Trying to do a shield break there. There we go. GG. Whew. Oh, I saved him with my up B? Oh. I didn't even see what happened because I started to look at chat for a second because I thought he died. But yeah, that was an all or nothing play there. I could have footstooled, but I decided to do that instead just because I wasn't confident in my footstooling. Yeah, I need to stop doing that. And that as well. Okay, focus time, actually. I'm pretty sure if you would have fully charged that, it would have went through. But then you would have also been hit as well, so it wouldn't have been worth it. I thought that could hit through Shadow Sneak. Or I think I sent it the other way, so it just was too slow. Or too fast for me. But you delayed it at the right time. It took me the longest time to realize why Greninja jumps so high, but it's because he's a frog. Like, to me, it wouldn't really make that much sense why he has, like, a pretty large full hop. I don't know what rank he's on, but I feel like he's one of the higher ones. But it took me so long to figure that out. Alright, hold on a second and I'll read that. Potentially after I lose my stock, or if Tapler loses their stock. Okay. Oh man, I actually can't see it. I'll have to read it in a second. I don't have it on the right window. In Streamlabs. Have it to my editor, not my notification center. Or whatever that's called. Down smash, okay. Why didn't I just charge forward smash from over there? Oh, I hit A and B at the same time. I meant to just hit B. Okay. Should have done forward air instead of neutral B. Won't make that mistake again, probably. GG. I thought that would send up much higher, so I just ran up and down smash. Yeah, hold on 1 second. Or wait, I can just see it on my phone. Thank you, Normal Gamer, for following. I must have been a few places as well. I think I got done a bit better. Yeah, Greninja's killing is really weird. Like, he doesn't struggle to kill sometimes, but then there's like certain matchups where you just can't get in, and then you really struggle to kill. And then your opponent's got rage, and you're at a high percent as well, so then they can do more damage than you. Or not do more damage, but they can kill you better than you can kill them. With rage. Because at 160%, things are going to start doing a lot more damage for your opponent than you. And that also means that they have to play even more carefully. Which could just mean that it's harder for Greninja to get in. I try to play at least somewhat aggressively as Mega Man, though. I don't play too campy, I don't think. Like, if I'm on stage, I either, like, run to the ledge and short hop down air, where I just charge forward smash. Yeah, I would consider Mega Man to be a pretty difficult matchup for Greninja to get into. Although Shadow Sneak definitely helps. Like, pretty much any zoner Greninja's gonna struggle with, but Shadow Sneak does kind of help that. Like, I remember one time I was playing against this Isabelle player on stream. That was pretty good. And, I just, like, kept Shadow Sneaking into them every time that they started to set up a wall of fairs. You were too far away from the ledge, I think, for that to work. But yeah, that's gonna kill anyway. I don't really have that too bad of input lag on this game here. Yeah, I just wanted to see what would happen if I charged forward smash for a few seconds. I didn't expect to land that. GG. Yeah. I don't even try to do combos on, like, if they're like a true combo or anything like that, then I'll go for them, but if they're strings, I might try to go for them. Like earlier I was trying to go for like up air into up air into up E into up air, but it's still pretty difficult to hit because that's kind of a string, like during the up E section of that, because you have to jump off of a string, or of a spring, not a string, to continue that. Incineroars at least got revenge in these types of matchups, but they really don't help, or that really doesn't help them out that much. Oh, hit me with the tip. I was gonna like try to bait out an option by jumping, but then I accidentally jumped. So I can't have that great of a first stock and then lose that badly, like I was for a while there. I should have done something other than short hop. GG. I don't know why I'm doing that great with Mega Man, if I'm being honest. Like, I played him for a bit because I actually like Mega Man from the games, but yeah, you did do a lot better on that. After I took the first stock, then you got me all the way down to the second one at kill percent. And I started to get really nervous.
3, 2, 1, go!
Because Incineroar is one of those characters where if you make like one small mistake against Incineroar, then you could end up losing the whole game. Can't pull turnips and disadvantage that low. Or at least not for free. That's pretty much like the main reason that I dropped Peach and Daisy, was because their recovery. Like, their recovery, and also the fact that they got nerfed last patch, just made it where I didn't feel like playing Daisy. Like, I had already switched over to Lucina, and I kind of kept Daisy around, because she was like the first person I main whenever this game came out, but then I just dropped her altogether after the last patch. But she's still pretty good. I still consider her to be a top tier character, but she's not the best in the game like I thought that she was after this patch. Or after the last patch, not this patch. This patch is going to add in the hero or whatever the next one's going to be. I don't know why I air dodged there and then didn't up B after being hit. But yeah, I should have just been hit by the down air and then I could have made it back to stage. I was waiting on the neutral B, actually, for that to connect, not the slide B, but I'll take it. I should have thrown that up way earlier. Oh, that hits at the ledge. I forgot about that. I should have tried to up B around, maybe. I don't think I could have, though. That's gonna be the game. Yep, GG. Mega Man's like the only character in the game that can punish Peach and Daisy for floating. Super easily, at least. Especially with the fact that Peach and Daisy are super light, that just means that up air is going to kill even faster on them than most other characters. Knew that wouldn't be very effective. Yeah, I'm not making back. If I would have air dodged earlier and then up B, rather than go for the up B early and then air dodge to try to recover high, then I would have made it back, but barely. Yeah. I maybe could have went to ledge, but I don't think I would have grabbed the ledge from the angle that I had. I would have had to gone back and then forward and then back. I thought I had died from the slide special anyway, at 70. I guess Mega Man is a bit heavier than most. Not as heavy as Incinerator or anything like that. Okay, yes, wasted on jab. There we go. Oh no, he's got it back. Oh, GG. I was gonna say all I had to do was just delay it. But then I couldn't speak. I just delayed it a bit, but I like delayed it on like the last frame that the counter was active pretty much. It was a bit too early. Cause I saw the counter go out, or like whatever it's called for Incineroar. I know it's revenge, but I don't know what the initial thing is. I guess it's just basically a counter.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay. But I say, please don't let this work. It's not true or anything. I need to go for forward smash, because forward smash has like much less startup than up smash and down smash. That's why I use it so much mainly. Yeah, Mega Man's gonna be a pretty rough matchup for most of the characters you main except Pokemon Trainer. Or, not Mewtwo as well, I guess. Or, I guess if those are the ones that you've played so far. I should have charged it up for way longer. I just keep doing, like, my smash attacks as soon as they're ready, like, I keep leaving them uncharged. I wasn't sure if he was going to leave that, like, side special to where it dies after you leave it charged for too long, or if he was going to charge it up all the way and then let it go at the right time. See, I need to do things like that where I charge up the forward smash a bit, so that way I can get in more damage. It might not help that much to charge like 1 frame longer than the like perfect amount like that. Or not the perfect, the minimum amount, but it will build up damage over time. Got the misfire, but didn't stick to the stage. The thing about Mega Man is that once you get in, then he's kind of free for Incineroar, because then you can get in a massive amount of damage. You might not be able to kill, but if you do not kill, then you still get like 60 or 70% off of a few hits. And then Mega Man has to play really defensively to try and back away. And then as long as you read those options, then that's going to keep adding to the 60%. I didn't mean just like off of the initial, like you approach Mega Man and then you get 60, but I meant just like whenever you get in, and then if he rolls back, then you read the rollback and everything, once that starts adding up. Potentially into an edge guard or a kill. I died first. I tried to air dodge upwards, but I air dodged sideways. I could have upbeat as well. I just thought I'd be able to live. Yeah, GG. I meant to air dodge upwards, but I was holding a bit, like, up left, so then I air dodge in. I was gonna go for something cool too, and then I gave up. But then you hit me with the up special, and that threw me off. I should have just, like, either footstooled or tried to up B back to stage. I SD'd at 1 because I got hit by the up B. But it was basically SDing at 0. The thing I like about Incineroar is combos. Like down tilt combos into every one of his aerials, pretty much at almost any percent. And it's true as well, so it's really easy to land. And then his recovery is pretty bad, but he can actually edge guard pretty decently with back air, forward air, and down air. And then his throws can also just kill you off the side if you get grabbed from there. Okay, hopefully this time I don't get a bit too overconfident. And try to go for a fancy edge guard. I don't even know what I was trying to do. I think I just wanted to try to get a down air. But then I completely went off way too early. Or I was thinking, okay, wouldn't it be cool if I could do something with a projectile, and then I jumped off stage while I was still trying to think of what to do. Didn't come up with any ideas, and then tried to get back, but then that happened. Okay. The thing is, I didn't even hit the shield button there to do the second roll. I did roll backwards once out of the tech, or not the tech, but just me staying on the ground like that. I tried to catch him with an up air, but I didn't want to jump into the green missile. Okay, that's how it worked. It traded and it still had the hitbox active long enough to be able to spike. side of the hand, so it wasn't sweet spot, but it's still gonna kill. Let's get in some damage. I'm gonna go for a lot more crash bombers, I think. Not to get more damage, but to shield pressure, I guess. Delayed up B with side B. Definitely don't want to get down taunted by Luigi, because I've actually never had that happen to me. I've done it a few times, but it's really rare. GG. He went to the side because it hit on the side of the hard knuckle, so then it's sour spotted. I guess, or not sour spotted, but it like hit the non-spike hit of the hand. Because it has a spike hitbox on like the exact bottom. But yeah, see you, gamer. Sure you can? Yep. I hit the sour spot though. That time. The first time I hit the sweet spot. Should have done the shield break setup. Even though I don't know any, I could have tried to make up one. I think if I would have forward smashed there, I actually could have broken his shield. That would have been as far as my imagination went. So short hop fair has... Okay. That's good to know. I tried to grab. I thought that had way more in lag than it actually did. There we go, fair. Oh no. Okay, forward tilt. That's a move I can live from. Oh wait, that rush forward was way too low. GG. Or I mean, not low, but too high. I think you B reverse that up B. And so then I tried to save you with my up B, but I went way too high. That was at a very weird spot on your foot, or wherever that was. At least I know that they fully animated that model. See, that's at a weird spot. I can see, like, the back of the crash bomber. Caught me while I was rolling. Oh, that's gonna be the game, isn't it? Yeah, GG. I'm actually gonna switch, I think, from Mega Man. I've been doing pretty well with Mega Man, but I'm kind of getting stale on him. Let's see. Mix it up a bit, I guess. Fox is someone I haven't played in a while. Okay, Fox, are you good? One thing I've learned from my time playing Fox is that if you fire Fox in really weird spots, then people don't expect it at all, and then you can just get out of situations that you would normally be stuck in for free. Okay. Ooh, I should not have ruled. messed up on that angle. GG.
Returning to base.
Yeah, I'll switch as well, I guess.
Choose your fighter.
Oh, not Polydate, not Slaughter. Oof. I barely missed that. Ooh. Move back with that forward smash. GG.
It was almost too easy.
Choose your fighter, Dr. Mario.
Whoa, 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 where did it go? Okay, there it is. I thought it was back to, I was like, wait, where did it go? Need my Dr. Mario skin. If I'm gonna play Doc, it's gotta be in the right skin.
Go!
fair no. GG.
Dr. Mario wins.
I guess we'll say it's Dog. I kind of like Duck. I liked him more in Smash 4 for some reason than I do in this game, though. I don't really know why. I guess it was just an easier game in this one to play Doc in. Even though he was much lower on the tier list in that game than he was in this one. That might, yeah, I was gonna say that might kill. Back throw is super strong. Try to go for the Shoryuken. GG.
Dr. Mario wins. Three, two,
Oh no, I didn't grab the ledge. Ah, GG.
Choose your fighter.
Kind of feel like playing some random, I guess. I don't know. I thought maybe Ganon, but I'll just go random. That's how, or random is who I usually play, so. Oh, I got Pichu. Not bad, but it's post-patch Pichu, so not good.
3, 2, 1, go!
I did not expect that to cross up my shield. Oh wait, that goes all the way to the bottom? Oh. Yeah, I thought that went to the other side. That's my bad. I should have known more about the stage. Let's actually do some damage here, Pichu. Or die. Once you actually main Pikachu, you don't, like, understand the difference between Pikachu and Pichu until you've actually, like, played one of them for extended periods of time. Like, I would think there wouldn't be that big of differences, but, like, even just playing this game, I've started to notice a ton. Other than dying super fast. Which is kind of the main difference. Dash check? Oh, okay. Yeah, GG. Thought I could shield fast enough. But that have